Hello and welcome to Matrix English Podcast. Have you ever walked into a dark room and suddenly felt nervous? Maybe your heart started beating faster. Maybe you looked around carefully, even though you knew nobody was there. Many people have felt this way. Children often fear the dark, but many adults do too. Why does darkness make us feel afraid? Is the dark really dangerous? Or is our brain trying to protect us? Today, we will explore the science behind the fear of the dark. We will learn why this feeling is so common and why it has been part of human life for thousands of years. Darkness itself is not dangerous. It is simply the absence of light. However, when we cannot see clearly, our brain has less information about the world around us. The human brain likes to understand what is happening. When we cannot see well, the brain begins to imagine different possibilities. Sometimes those possibilities make us feel afraid. Scientists believe that the fear of the dark has deep roots in human history. Thousands of years ago, people did not have electric lights. At night, forests, mountains, and open fields became very dark. Dangerous animals often hunted after sunset. Early humans had to be careful because they could not easily see what was around them. Imagine living thousands of years ago. The sun goes down and everything becomes quiet. You hear leaves moving. You hear a strange sound in the distance. Is it the wind? Is it another person? Is it a wild animal? You do not know. Your brain tells you to stay alert. Being careful at night helped many people survive. Because of this, scientists think that humans developed a natural fear of darkness. People who were more careful at night had a better chance of staying safe. Over many generations, this protective behavior became part of human nature. Today, our lives are very different. We have lights in our homes, on our streets, and in our cities. We know that our bedroom is usually safe, but our brain still reacts to darkness in similar ways. It does not always separate old survival instincts from modern life. One important part of the brain is called the amygdala. The amygdala helps us recognize danger and process fear. When we think something may be dangerous, the amygdala becomes active. It prepares the body to react quickly. Our heart may beat faster. Our breathing may change. Our muscles become ready to move. Sometimes the amygdala reacts even when there is no real danger. If you hear an unexpected sound in a dark room, your brain may think something is wrong before you have time to understand the situation. A few seconds later, you turn on the light and discover that it was only the wind moving a curtain. This shows that fear is not always a sign of real danger. Fear is often the brain trying to protect us just in case something could be wrong. Our imagination also becomes stronger in darkness. During the day, we clearly see chairs, trees, or clothes hanging on a wall. At night, these ordinary objects may look different. A coat on a chair may look like a person. A tree outside the window may seem like a strange creature. Our eyes cannot see clearly, so the brain fills in the missing information. This is completely normal. The brain always tries to create a complete picture of the world. When it does not have enough information, it sometimes guesses. These guesses are not always correct. Movies, books, and stories also affect how we feel about darkness. Many scary stories happen at night. Horror movies often show dark houses, empty streets, or mysterious forests. After watching these stories, our brain may connect darkness with fear, even though darkness itself is not dangerous. Children often fear the dark more than adults. This is because children have very active imaginations. They're still learning about the world. Sometimes they cannot easily separate imagination from reality. A shadow on the wall may seem like a monster. A small sound may seem very frightening. Parents often help children by using a small nightlight, reading calm bedtime stories, or explaining that the room is safe. As children grow older, they usually understand more about the world, and their fear becomes smaller. However, some adults also continue to fear darkness. This does not mean they are weak. Fear is a natural human emotion. Everyone experiences fear in different ways. Some people fear heights, others fear spiders, deep water, or flying. Fear of the dark is simply one of many common fears. Stress can also make the fear stronger. When people feel worried, tired, or anxious, their brain becomes more alert. Small sounds may seem louder. Ordinary shadows may seem stranger. This is because stress makes the brain look more carefully for possible danger. Sleep also plays an important role. When people do not sleep enough, they may become more emotional and more sensitive to fear. Good sleep helps the brain manage emotions and think more clearly. Scientists have found that our eyes also work differently in darkness. During the day, our eyes see colors very well. At night, they become better at seeing movement, but they do not see details as clearly. This is another reason why familiar objects may appear unusual in low light. Have you ever noticed that a scary feeling often disappears as soon as you turn on the light? Suddenly, everything looks normal again. The chair is only a chair. The shadow is only a shadow. The sound came from a window or a pet. The light gives the brain the information it needs. Many people enjoy activities that play with this natural fear. They watch scary movies, visit haunted houses during festivals, or tell ghost stories around a campfire. Even though they know they are safe, the feeling of fear can be exciting. Their brain experiences strong emotions while still knowing there is no real danger. This shows something interesting about humans. We do not always avoid fear. Sometimes we enjoy safe experiences that create a little fear because they feel exciting and memorable. Scientists continue to study fear because it helps us understand the human brain. Fear is not our enemy. It is one of the oldest survival systems we have. Without fear, our ancestors might not have survived dangerous situations. Today, fear still protects us from many real dangers, even if it sometimes reacts too strongly. The next time you feel nervous in a dark room, remember that your brain is doing what it has learned to do over thousands of years. It is trying to keep you safe. Most of the time, there is nothing to fear. The darkness has not changed. Only the amount of light has changed. Understanding fear can help us feel calmer. When we know why our brain reacts in a certain way, the feeling often becomes less powerful. Knowledge gives us confidence, and confidence helps us face our fears. So, are we really afraid of the dark? Not exactly. Many scientists believe that we are afraid of what we cannot see or understand. Darkness simply gives our imagination more space to work. Our amazing brain tries to protect us, even when we are already safe. Thank you for listening to Matrix English Podcast. Keep learning, keep improving your English, and keep exploring the amazing science of the human mind. See you in the next episode.